Hello there, Rochelle Insurance Girl here, just for the health of it. Today I'm talking to you about the latest updates on the vaccination for COVID-19. So where does it stand? What can we expect? And what is going to happen with that? Right now, scientists are telling us to expect the vaccine to be on the market by late spring 2021. But there are currently about 160 different drug companies, candidates that are racing to bring the vaccine to market. And they're looking at different types of methodologies, different types of approaches to bringing this vaccine. I can tell you that the FDA only requires 50% effectiveness for FDA approval. So lots of moving parts here, but that should be interesting to see how this unfolds. It does look like we're going to be looking at a vaccination that will be administered yearly. So it will be an annual vaccination, will be a series of vaccinations. But of the 160 drug companies that are racing to bring this to market, that are doing one of the three-step phases, there's only 3 of them that have made it to phase 3. So as of right now where we stand, Sinovac out of China is in phase 3 of trials. The University of Oxford is partnered with AstraZeneca in Britain. So number 2 is going to be Britain. And then number 3 is Moderna. That's the United States company, is partnered with the National Institute of Health. So these 3 companies are leading the race for the vaccination, but still a lot of questions there. We're not exactly sure how it's going to be distributed, how fast it's going to be produced, and there's just a lot of uncertainty about the pricing as well. So what is it going to cost? We're told, estimates are coming in that Americans are going to be paying around $500 per dose, which is very high compared to what a lot of the other countries have negotiated already. So, the United States is the only developed nation that does not have a system in place to negotiate for the pricing that their citizens will pay on drugs. Most other countries, most other developed countries do in fact have a system in place to protect pricing of drugs. So it is definitely a problem that we have here in the United States that is bigger than a lot of other countries. So we really want to start, thinking about that, start thinking about how the legislation affects that, and talking to our legislators. Reach out to our legislators. There's still time for things to change before this vaccine comes to the market to help protect consumer spending here in the United States. I can tell you that Britain has already secured over 100, or at this time they have secured 100 million doses at approximately 1/5 the cost Americans are expected to pay. So when it comes down to it, we really need to get involved. There's a couple of bills that are being proposed to the House right now that are geared at protecting patients from price gouging of COVID-19 medications. Just like the medications that are being developed, the vaccine is heavily funded with federal funding. So this is basically a taxpayer-sponsored project. And when those companies go to price the pricing, they rarely acknowledge that all the federal funding that's gone into the development and bringing that medication to the market. So let's get active, let's step up there and make our voice heard and really protect those healthcare spending dollars for the future of America. That's probably the most important thing we can do in these months while we wait for this to come to the market. So this is Rochelle Insurance Girl. I will have more information as it becomes available and legislation is introduced and changes, but please contact me if you would like more information on how I'm doing my research and staying on top of these things. I'm at Rochelle Insurance Girl, and that is at 727-389-3037. Signing off just for the health of it.